Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the point of sale system sales bar using ASP.NET MVC using Ajax. So here, what is the purpose we are doing ASP.NET MVC project using Ajax? Here, if you enter the relevant product code, it's a barcode. If you enter here without loading the page, so here it will be the price and product name will be displayed itself here without loading the page. It's very simple. Okay, so here it will be displayed. Here if you are enter the quantity, it will be calculate the total over here, amount here, display here. Okay, this one done by jQuery, right? This also Ajax is of jQuery, right? It's a very simple project. Okay, so if you click on add it, it will be added into the table. Now I'm going to add one more product. It's a product going to quantity 2 3. The total will be displayed over here. 600 here. Total will be displayed over here, right? So perfect. This simple application will do it, right? So here product is a product code, product name. If I enter the correct product code, the relevant product should be displayed. So if I enter the 3, is no product is there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to do it. I'm going to print the invoice. So how to print it? Here, click after done the sales. This is the total will be displayed over here. After done the sales, what I'm going to do is click print invoice. The data entry save in the database. So here, a nice print receipt will be displayed over. You can see here. Now here I'm going to zoom it and I'm going to here the nice looking print invoice will be displayed over here. This is a name, this is the order number, this is the order number, this is must, what is which is the order. Okay, this is the order number, this is a date, this is a particular date, this is a number of products. I have bought 2 products, so 1 and 2. Product names display over here. This is a quantity which I bought. What are the quantity I bought? These are the price. It will be displayed over here. This is subtotal will be displayed over here. Right? Very simple. Right? It's very simple. This is simple application VD. Okay. So now let's done the stuff. Once you done the sales, click cancel button. Here it will be clear the application. It will be clear the application. It's very simple. Okay. We'll see how to do this project step by step. Okay. So first we have to go to the if you have a new version, it's no problem. It's the same. I have installed in my machine 2013. So here we first go to the file, new project. I'll be explain it. Here you have to select as a ASP.NET here, Visual C#, ASP.NET Web Application. Here you have to give the name of the project, right? Now I am going to give here as POS. Whatever name you can give it a POS. Click OK. Now it will be asked whether you are selecting as MTO Web Application or MVC. You are select as it is as MVC. Okay, so MVC. I'm going to select as a MVC. Click OK. Your project is creating. Okay, it is a MVC standards. Your project creating as a MVC standard. You have to wait until the project has been created. This is your folder structure of MVC project. Okay, so this is the model, this is the view, this is the controller. So MVC. Okay, so here model where it will be communicate with the database, right? So first you have to create the database, right? So I have already created the database. Okay, here I have created the database as POS system in my SQL server. This is a database first. So first I have created the database, right? These are the table I have created. This is the table. Okay, these are the design. So go for the design. The ID, it should be a auto increment part. Okay, I will be set the ID as auto increment. This one should be the barcode. I have set the barcode. This is the category ID, brand ID, quantity, and price. This is simple one I have created. After that, I have created another table. This one I have created only the data, enter the data. So here, if you saw here, sugar here. This one I just default I have added. Okay, I added the data, right? You have to create the table. Okay, you have to uh, I have uh, I have attached the video below how to create the simple ASP.NET MVC CRUD system. The CRUD system you have to create the product details form and add the data or with the particular form, right? I am not doing in this tutorial. We have to only cover about the sales part only, so that I have created a table and saved the values only. After that I have created another table which is a sales table. Here you can see ID, date and subtotal will be displayed. The sales table. Sales product table I have designed as sales ID, product ID, price, quantity and total will be displayed. Okay, so in the one mistake, the sales ID should be added into this table, sales table. I mistake I have added it this one. It's no problem. Okay, so here I have added the same table. I have put it here. Okay, right? Sales ID, product ID, price and quantity and total. So here we have saved the database. Here with the record will be showing here. This one, not this one. This one. You can see here. This is the data. You can see the data will be displayed over here. Okay, right? The data will be displayed over here. Right. So now what I'm going to do is, these are the columns. Okay, you have to, these are the column ID, date and subtotal you have to create in the sales table, and these are the columns you have to create the sales product table. What's the column you have to create? Sales product table first. ID should be int. This all are int. Okay, price not all are int data type. This one should be the auto increment. So how to set the auto increment? ID, this will set the primary key first. After that int, select here and go to the column properties. ID specification. It default is select as no. We have to select as yes. It default come as no here like this. You have to select as yes. It automatically increment. After add the record, it will be incremented. Right. After done the stuff, you have to save all the stuff. Right. This is the things we have to do. After done the stuff, what we are going to do is we have to get this table into your model. This is the model you have created. Select the model. Right click. Add new item, data, ASP.ADO.NET entity data model, click add button, generate from database, select here, new connection, server name, SQL Server authentication, SA123. While installing the SQL Server, I have given. Okay, this one should be select the database as POS system. Test connection is test succeed. Click OK. After that, the entity has been created successfully. POS system entity. So you can see here. You have to click yes. Include the sensitive data and data connection string. Click next. It will retrieve the database table. Okay, you have to click on this one. Okay, we need all the tables, right? 3 tables, right? You have to select customly only if you need only one this particular table only, you can select. Okay, others we uncheck it. We need 3 tables in order to retrieve the data. After that, click finish button. After that, your model is creating. This is a database first model. First create the database. After that, all the database will be getting into our model. Okay, this is code first. Sorry, database first. Code first I already did. Okay, in my WPF application, this is a database first. What is ETC? We have to do the ASP.NET MVC application. We can do both code first and database first. Okay, we can communicate. Okay, it's no problem. Okay, right here your model is there. Okay, product, all the data will be there. You can see here. This is the diagram. Build it. Okay, this is Ajax. So we no need to using the foreign key, and in order to make the relationship we no needed, because we all the stuff we are covering the Ajax. Okay, right. So after that, what you are going to do is a controller. So home controller. Otherwise, you can create the new controller as a sales controller. You can see here. Right click. How to create the controller? Right click, add, controller. Okay, you can select a empty controller, add it as a sales controller. You can create a controller like this. Okay, otherwise you can add this home controller. You can select as a home controller and do the activities, right? The sales controller. Right, now let's back to our code. Right, first what I'm going to do is, this is the first code I have added, right? So I'll be explaining this one. I'll be this program. Okay, this is how you create the controller, right? If I add the code and explain, it's too much of time to complete it, so I have explained it over here, right? This is our entity, post entity DC. This one should be what's the entity you have created. While creating, your entity has been created. This is the model you are creating. Okay, it's generated by your model, right? Here you can see the entity. What's the entity? What is the entity name? Right, so here the entity name should be post system entities. It's a post system entities. This is a post system entity. How to check what is the entity name? This is a model EDMX. Okay, the model EDMX, you have to expand it. There will be the model one context should be there. You have to expand it. You have to expand. You can see the post system entities. This is the entity. We have all the databases. Here, so all the databases you can see. Products, sales and sales products, right? This is the thing. So this entity is must. So this entity name you have to given. I have given here. You have to create the object DC new entities, right? You have to create the object DC. The same thing we have to write in our application. Go to our application. Here I'm going to. This is our controller. I'm going to. This is our entities. So where this is reside on here. Okay, so here this one, double click on this. Okay, here you have to copy this name, paste it over here, create the object DC equal new entities. This is how we have to implement it, right? So select this one. It is reside on the model. Okay, this entities reside on where we have to choose the models. You have to given the right one using post model. This is a namespace you have to implement. If you click on this one, it will be implementing above. Okay, it is coming from, it's a model. Okay, this model folder, it is coming. It's coming from the model folder. Okay, that's how. After done the stuff, you can see here, this is the index action method. It's called as an index action method. This is called as action method. Okay, when you run the application, the index action method will be work. Okay, the index action method, here you can see here, right click, go to view. Okay, this one, when you call this, when you run the application, it goes to this view. Go to view, it's go. My view is here. This is the default ASP.NET view page. This is the basic one. Okay, this is the basic one, right? So here I have a look at my application as a point of sale system application. So what I'm going to do, this is my design. So I just copy this one, paste it on here. Don't worry, this all source code I provide you. You have to work. You have to understand the flow, how your application will work. The flow is must, right? Okay, this is how the flow works, right? So first you have to view back title index. Here you have to write the div tag. This is all the div tag, right? This is all the simple HTML format, right? This one should be the div tag. Okay, after that you have to using HTML begin form. If you have submit the post request, you have to write here. In HTML you have to write form ID method post like this. You have to write like this, no? In HTML, normal HTML you have to write like this, form temp, right? The same thing in ASP.NET you have to write using this annotation. This index action method. Index action method com. Index action method com mean this is the index action method. What's the controller? Home controller index action method. It's called as home controller index action method. It's called as home controller index action method. So it will be calling here index method form controller, form post new ID pop-up. It will be pop-up, right? This form will be pop-up, right? This after submit the form, right? It's submitting where index method, form controller, index method, right? This is the form will be displayed over here. This is a form which will be displayed, right? Simple form will be displayed. This is the jQuery part. Okay, this is simple form. We have created a table. Here you can create the table tag. It's table tag is finished here. This is the starting table tag. This is the finishing table tag. Okay, so here we have written table class, table border. We have to add the heading, add products. Okay, so we have a table. You have created you see here this table. You can see here. This is add products. So add products. Okay, you can see here. This is the products. Okay, we have created. Okay, this products. Okay, this one. Okay, product. This one. Product code, product name, price, quantity, amount option. Okay, this is the first one. First row. Second row we have a form. Simple form. That one should be tr tag. Tr tag is finished. Close it here inside the table. Same table. We have a form, simple form. This one barcode, this one barcode, product name, price, and quantity, and total cost. You can see this one. These are the relevant text fields. This one should be, we have disabled these three things. So if you have disabled, you can see here the disable here, price disable. You have to the disable. If you have in the input box, if you want to disable, you have to write disable. Normally you have to write disable. It will be disabled. So only we can read only, we can't write it if you have put it as disabled. This is how we have text box, we have disabled. We have one button called it add button. Okay, the button called we have to add button. If you click this add button, it goes to the method add products. Okay, this is how the form design. Okay, we will talk about the validation all the part in my next video tutorial. Okay, so this is the form design, very simple design. Okay. Right, after that this is a table structure. You can see this table structure over here. Table class border product list. This is simple table. This one add products. So this is a add products table, right? Okay, simple product table, right? After that here products. Right. After that you can see here it's a remove. This is a remove. This is about remove. Product code, product name, unit price, quantity, discount, and amount. Okay. So this is the total. Where I display the total and invoice and print button. All the stuff we are designing here. This simple Bootstrap. Okay. I know if you have idea about how to create this application using Bootstrap, I don't need to write here. Okay, we have to, in this video we have to create only the validation part of the point of sale system. Okay, ASP.NET not I'm going to explain the Bootstrap and CSS styles. Okay, so this is how we have created the page. Okay, right, this page I don't worry about this, all the source code I provide you. Okay, this all the source code we will provide you. Okay, this is how we have created the page, right? Look like this. Okay, I hope you guys you understood so far. I'll be getting touch in my next video tutorial in few the details of point of sale system. Thank you for watching.